Good evening, everyone. Many of you know me. For those of you that don't, I'm Brittany, Hayley's cousin, best friend, partner in crime, unofficial therapist, and the closest thing to a sister she has never asked for. But she couldn't get rid of me. We grew up together not just as cousins, but as best friends. It was like having a built-in sister, except I didn't have to share my room with her. Just my secrets, my snacks, and occasionally my sanity. Some of my earliest memories are of us causing chaos together. From our endless sleepovers where we'd stay up talking and giggling all night, or even the occasional music blasting while we sing and dance. Sometimes we would dye our own hair, but once we heard my dad, we would get up and take off running through the house with plastic bags on our heads. They were Walmart bags, but that's all we had. And it was the closest thing to the salon that we had. To being grounded together and making plans to steal the phone off the wall so we could make phone calls. We thought we were being sneaky, but honestly, I'm surprised we didn't get caught. Just picture this. Two young girls sneaking around in the kitchen, and Hayley pulls the phone, but it falls to the floor and it was not quiet. Laughing so loud, but trying to be quiet, but still we got the phone and ran to the basement. We will forever have a part of that story that no one else will know. Oh gosh. We will forever, well, we already had that one. Listen, it's hard to read this. Some of our adventures, I had to also save Hayley. Like her trying to climb a dog fence and her shirt getting stuck over her head. And she was just hanging there. I had to help get her free. There was also time or two that I might have had to threaten someone to beat him up when they were being mean to her. There are many memories like that, but it's hard to fit a lifetime in a speech. And I know we made her amazing mom, Christina, probably ready to pull her hair out with all of our constant giggles and our dramatics. Sorry, Christina, we owe you a spa day. We had a Hawaii fund. I know Hayley will never forget that memory either. It was in a huge clear tote and even had the printed paper that read the Hawaii fund. That fund never did get used for the islands. Within 24 hours, we were spending it on snow cones at tropical snow. Financial literacy, not quite. Friendship goals, absolutely. One of my most unforgettable moments on her and I's journey together is when my world changed and I became a mom for the first time. Hayley showed up to the hospital and was with me the whole time. I was scared and, let's be honest, pretty psycho. But there was Hayley, wrapped in what I thought was a beach towel, but it was a blanket, and staring at the machines like she was auditioning for Grey's Anatomy. I'll forever be grateful that my best friend was there for me on the biggest day of my life. That's why I'm so honored that I can be standing here next to her on the biggest day of hers. Through first crushes and heartbreaks, through teenage confusion and adult growing pains, we always had each other. There was no version of my life without Hayley in it. And I couldn't be more proud of the woman that she's become. Hayley has always been something really special, fiercely loyal, wildly funny, and the kind of friend who would show up when it matters the most. Then along came Anthony. Anthony, from the minute you walked into her life, it was like someone turned the brightness all the way up. Hayley's laugh got a little louder, her smile a little wider, and her heart somehow even bigger. You two are the kind of couple that makes love look effortless and fun. Anthony, thank you for loving Hayley for everything she is. Beautiful, brilliant, and a little bossy. Sometimes. But she is completely herself, and you love her for that. Hold on. You balance her in the best ways, and you love her in a way that's loud enough for the world to see, but quiet enough that she knows it's just for her. Their home is full of cats. I had to include them. But more importantly, it's full of laughter, love, warmth, and a bond that is so real. Hayley and Anthony, you two complement each other in a beautiful way. She brings the energy, and he brings the chill. She makes the plan, and he makes sure it doesn't catch fire. It's perfect. What you have is a soul-deep kind of love, the kind that doesn't just survive the hard stuff, it grows stronger because of it. You two are proof that true love is about friendship, emotional support, and at least one person being willing to scoop the litter box. So tonight, as we celebrate the amazing couple, I just want to say thank you to Hayley for being the best friend a girl could ask for, and to Anthony for being the man who makes her feel safe, seen, and adored, even when she's bringing another cat home. Here's to the life full of laughter, unconditional love, endless cat hair, and a million tiny beautiful moments that make it all worthwhile. So raise your glasses and give a toast to Hayley and Anthony. Cheers. I know.
Good stuff, good stuff.
Next up, tough act to follow.
I believe we have Steve.
Yes. I promise. Right here. I promise I won't keep you here too long from the dance floor and the celebration we're here to enjoy. My name is Steven, and I have the honor of being not just the best man, but also Anthony's brother, a title I've held for as long as I can remember, and one that I'm proud of every single day. I've known Anthony my whole life, and let me tell you, there's no one else like him. Growing up, he was always the person you could count on, whether you needed someone to lend an ear, a hand, or a terrible joke that only he thought was funny. He's the kind of guy who brings loyalty, kindness, and heart into everything he does. And anyone who knows him knows just how lucky they are to have him in their life. Seeing him with Hayley has been something truly special. From the moment he met her, it was like a light turned on inside of him. We all saw how she brought out the best in him, how they just clicked in a way that feels rare and genuine. They say that when you find the right person, everything just makes sense. And I think we can all agree, these two make perfect sense. Hayley, thank you for making my brother so happy and for loving him in a way that he deserves to be loved. We are also thrilled to welcome you into our family, even though, let's be honest, you've been family in our hearts for a long time now. Anthony, as you start this new chapter with Hayley, know that you have all of us here supporting you both, cheering you on, and wishing you all the joy and happiness in the world. You two are made for each other, and there is no doubt in my mind that your love will only grow stronger with each passing year. So let's raise a glass to Anthony and Hayley, to love, laughter, and a lifetime of happiness together. Congratulations to you both. Here's to a beautiful future and all the memories that lie ahead. Cheers. Cheers.